examples 3 and 4. We're going to continue the same thing that we did for examples 1 and 2. So we're going to start off by finding the center of each of these hyperbolas. So the first one on example 3 is going to be directly between the two vertex points that are marked. So the center for this one is 1, 2, 3, and then negative 1, 2, 3, negative 3. So 3, negative 3. Now notice that this is a vertical hyperbola. So instead of the vertices being to the left and to the right, these vertices are above and below. So to find A, we need to find the distance between the vertex and the center point. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a distance of 4 units or 4 points between the center and one of the vertices. All right, so now B is the distance between the center and each of the co-vertices, and the co-vertices fall in this little box here. So we just count those units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So B is 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so now since this is a horizontal hyperbola, we need to, vertical hyperbola, we need to use the vertical hyperbola formula, which is y minus k squared over a squared minus x minus h squared over b squared equals 1. So we need to replace a with a here. We need to replace b with b here. And then we need to replace h and k with the center h and k here. But now it's a little tricky with the vertical because h and k are flipped. So be really careful. So this we write as y minus negative 3, so y plus 3 squared over a squared, which would be 4 squared, which is 16, minus x minus h squared, which is the first letter here, 3, squared over b squared, which is 7 squared, which is 49, equals 1. So notice how h had to go here and k had to go here, because those can be a little tricky. So let's do the last example here for this type of problem. Remember, the first thing we do is find the center. Negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then negative 2. Let me count that again just to make sure. All right. Now A is the distance from the center to the vertex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B is the distance from the center to the co-vertex. 1, 2, 3. And then we just write our formula y minus k, which is, which is the negative 2. So y minus negative 2 is y plus 2 squared over a squared, which is 25, because 5 squared is 25, minus x minus h squared, which is positive 6, over b squared, which is 3 squared, which is 9. And that is our equation of this hyperbola. So remember that this -6 has to go here, and this -2 has to go here. So those are switched on this equation of the vertical hyperbola.